What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clarouche.
And this is Bridgerton, a show that married couples like ourselves watch to feel good about the fact that we don't have to date anymore.
Thank God.
Right? Oh my God. It looks so hard.
I mean, we still choose to, date, but, that's so low stakes, you know what I mean?
So low stakes. There's no pressure. This is such high pressure.
Yeah, I cannot. Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
Penelope's about to pop.
Okay.
So is Colin. If you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here. And who knows what's going to happen this episode? Something sexy.
I hope so.
Probably. I wonder if we have new viewers for this show. Let us know in the comments down below if you've never watched our content before, and if Bridgerton brought you in.
I would love to know.
Should we start doing more romantic comedy?
I don't know, it depends.
Downton Abbey?
I get very,
Have you ever seen Downton Abbey?
Yes, I actually
Oh,
have.
okay. I haven't.
Actually...
Whose dream is this?
Yeah.
I've not been able to sleep, not been able to eat. I can barely...
It's her dream.
I don't know.
What? Wow, kiss.
Oh, it's
No,
his.
I was
Yeah.
right.
No,
Called
yeah,
it.
yeah, well done.
You owe me $5.
Alright, sure.
Damn it, it's a joint account. Wait a second.
I'll just move it from the business account to the personal account.
You can't do that. Only I can.
I know. I don't know why our bank hates me.
Who shall you dance with first, sister?
Perhaps I shall go alphabetically.
Practical, I like that.
Yeah.
Morning, family. You slept late. Did I? Something keep you up?
What a question.
That I was met with complete and immediate darkness. Not even a dream.
Congratulations.
Certainly not a wet dream.
She found out about it in the first place.
Excuse me.
Well, I think Penelope is quite fortunate to have you as a
Subtle.
friend.
Yes, Eloise has always been subtle.
Fair.
Good acquaintance of families, of course. Never better.
Oh, he's down.
The dude
Bad.
can comfortably walk away from a threesome, but
Yeah,
a kiss.
I know.
It's because she has perfect breasts.
Yeah. That
That
is just
quote
facts.
is so funny.
I know. She is so funny.
Don't Google Nicola perfect breasts. I'm realizing
I mean, you can. I don't know what's out there. It's probably just gonna bring the
this
quote
is an
up.
adult channel for adults.
Yes.
The suitor Miss Francesca marries must be rich, must be handsome.
Is this the first game of Guess Who?
I've received word of an unwanted visitor. Let us throw it from our minds.
What do you mean? Its little head and body inside me. Are you sure?
Do not work yourself up.
What makes you certain they will have boys, Mama?
A week sequestered in your room, you come down, you say this to me.
She was masturbating for that long?
A whole week.
She's basically gooning at this point. Oh my God, is Colin visiting her? Oh!
Okay.
One of them had to be the bigger person eventually.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite harsh what she wrote about you. Unnecessarily so, I think. I'm meeting a friend.
Hey, it's something. It's something.
It was a huge step.
But I do hope you find what you were looking for this season.
It's a huge step.
Yeah.
With Colin's help or otherwise.
Let's go, Eloise. This is why I'm on her team.
I get it. Damn. You love to see it.
She fucked up. She went and apologized. Penelope fucked up and then waited until Eloise found out about it. That's the problem. Because if you apologize after you get caught, nobody believes the apology.
Yeah. Is he just following her?
Is she running away from him? Like,
Day. It's good
this
to
is
see
a
you.
gorgeous tree.
Yeah.
For the better that you did not,
Is it?
isn't it?
It is.
Cool.
We cannot continue our lessons.
Oh. I agree.
Good.
Exactly, is it because of what happened between us?
No, no, I apologise for asking.
I did not apologise.
You apologise.
Yes, but Yes.
Jesus Christ. One of them might die in this scene.
Yeah.
Prospects which have gone from very little to even less, but I must do my best.
Yes, you must. Yeah. I hope. Well, I wish very much for your happiness.
Okay.
Thank you
He got a whole sentence out.
Yeah.
for all your kindness.
And she did too. Way to go, both of you.
If I secure a proposal, it will be because of you.
I bet it will.
I'll say.
Apparently he only eats vegetables.
Vegetarian.
And I hear his estate is rather vast.
The man who talks to birds.
He can speak bird?
Damn.
That's impressive.
More than they are, to be sure.
I would certainly rather be predator than prey.
You ever see someone say the worst possible thing?
All the time, right here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I apologized for revealing the story about you two.
Oh, I see. Thank you for that. Excuse me.
Oh,
Sure.
man.
The Baron Harvey, Lord Godwin, Mr. Ford.
Another Baron? Let's go.
We will introduce you to the highest ranking lord of all.
Is the prince coming back?
That'd be fun.
That would actually be fun.
Miss Francesca, how delightful to see you. I am Lord Cutbill, the Earl.
Are you in search of a new prospect to help you find a husband?
Good luck in both endeavours.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Woo, girl! Let's go!
Love it.
Ladies?
But she kept the jewels.
Yeah. Love it. What a drip.
It's wonderful.
Two of you both cut.
Don't we?
That's the look of a couple that isn't sleeping in separate beds anymore.
Indeed.
And I'm sure because of your kind-heartedness, she will find herself a husband in no time.
I really like that they've given her more lines this season.
Yeah.
She was always kind of like
Just
a
there.
side character in the Boxer kind of plot.
Yeah.
And they've really centered her in a way that I think is really nice.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Using me to repel the unwanted attention of hungry mamas.
Does seem to have worked, so you have my gratitude as well.
I, too, could use the distraction.
It will be my honour.
The whole taking a sip
fucking
of
love her.
glasses and putting them down drives me nuts because everyone would just be like sharing drinks and I don't, it like makes me anxious. Like,
They didn't know
Besides
much
the
about
fact that I'm
disease.
feeling a little like, well, prey. And of what did she write?
That I enlisted an eligible male friend to help me find a husband.
I say. Well done. Just like him.
He's dead.
True. But at least you got to come to the party. In fact, I find your frankness immensely refreshing.
Colin, you might have fucked up.
Yeah. Better get in there quick, because... Oh, God. Yeah, uh-huh.
They're gonna have sex by the end of the episode.
This one? Yeah, at this point? Yeah.
Oh.
And does this man know he is to be your husband?
Lord Debling.
Oh.
I care very dearly for animals. I love a good fur.
Oh, I would not tell him that.
We're not all so lucky to have the support of our families as you do. Marrying may be my only way of feeling such support.
We do have a few books on natural history I could lend you.
Perfect.
She's not reading those books.
No.
You both wish to have a boy, yes?
You might feel a little pressure in the belly.
Is it polyjuice potion? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
No, down the hatch.
It is polyjuice potion.
That's so funny. Huh. For some reason in my head, hot air balloons are a much later part of history than this, but I don't know much about hot air balloons, so like...
No,
oh
'cause,
my
like-
god, this is how the wizard got to Oz.
Yes. From Bridgerton.
From Bridgerton. If Jeff Goldblum steps out, I'm gonna lose my shit.
my
This is a
God.
like Bridgerton Wicked crossover. I mean,
Well, planes were invented in the 19th century, right?
20th century.
Were they?
Yeah.
Thought it was like the very end, but I could be wrong.
I think that Wright brothers
Yep.
flew in 1908.
Oh, wait. Okay.
I might be wrong.
Feel like it's around the turn of the century at least.
Mm-hmm. But this is much earlier than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm an idiot.
Excuse me. Right.
Right. Benedict was mid-sentence, and Colin was not listening.
No.
Caring so much about how I am perceived, and I was simply myself.
Let's go.
He is not unpleasant to gaze upon.
He's got
That's
a great
fair.
beard.
Yeah.
It's good beard. game.
Very well kept. God, that looks
Do I have sugar on my face?
No.
I want you to have something on your face. Come on. He's thinking
That's what
it.
you're thinking.
He's thinking
That's what you
it.
just said.
Miss Bridgerton. Good day to you both. Magnificent balloon, isn't it?
I love her jacket.
Have you ever...
The pursuit of natural beauty. Magnificent creatures. A place where my family cannot possibly find it. Trying to fit in with my family is like trying to force a camel through the eye of a needle. If that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Hey, they have something in common at least.
Yeah.
The shot composition of that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Miss Featherington. Over here.
Oh, God. The most.
Here we go.
Eloise, what's the name of that bird I was telling you I adore?
The great auk.
Did you know they mate for life? I find that so touching. I love birds.
One should not overlook the sparrow.
I suppose one should not.
Eloise!
Eloise is like, what have I done?
That is a fucking vest. Is he about to play Craven the Hunter? Jesus.
It's like, that vest looks a little out of place.
It's because all of his fashion is from across the Mediterranean now.
Sure. It's a Greek vest.
What is the rule?
We can do whatever we want.
We're like, alright, bye. We're going to fuck. Now that's a vest.
Yes, it's a whole outfit.
God damn.
Because a lady could not possibly have an interest in engineering. I am sorry, but is this tent a balloon? Because you all are certainly filling it with air. This man's ingenuity will drive forth practical progress.
If Benedict marries her, I get it.
I get it. The artist and the engineer.
Thank you, my lady.
Also, you know someone set those stones by hand.
Yep.
I do so enjoy learning about the passions of others.
Mommy?
I mean...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mommy? Sorry.
But I asked him to come to London, specifically to meet you. He is a marquis.
Wow.
I hope I do not disappoint.
I am confident you will not.
He's a handsome man.
Spark of affection. It is electrifying, is it not?
Calm down. They said hello. Like...
He's got good cheekbones.
Structure. Yeah. We know you like good bone structure.
I spend all the time I possibly can.
Oh.
Do you, Miss Cowper?
I do. As well.
What about grass do you so love, Miss Featherington?
How it's so green.
I thought Colin was gonna have to win her over, but I don't think he is.
No. So uncomfortable.
But I do not believe there to be anything untoward about him.
Besides his untoward love for vegetables.
His cholesterol's probably healthy.
It reminds me of all the cultures where I come from.
Ooh. This is how the wizard gets to Oz.
Yeah.
If there's a tornado in this episode, I might lose my shit. It's always the Featheringtons' fault.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Colin, Bridgerton is about to single-handedly pull this thing out of the sky. Look at the men's work.
Oh no.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Please, the boxer did most of that work.
No, Colin counted the heaves.
Fair. God, the fucking Aaron Tveit curl is what?
Colin at the Aaron Tveit curl is so funny.
It's the Les Mis hair.
Oh, ow!
She's such a bitch.
Wow. Yeah, Eloise.
I would feel worse if I wasn't, like, just aware of the fact that Colin and Penelope were going to end up together.
Yeah.
I don't blame Cressida at all, because I'm like... You know what I mean? Like, I'm just
Yeah.
like, Pen, you're so fine. You don't need to.
Yeah, Pen doesn't know it yet, but she is so fine. Love some Sia.
Is it Sia?
Yeah.
I always thought it was Saya. Cool. I don't know.
I don't know either. I love
He
cheap
looks
thrills.
so happy to be there.
I'm simply in my own thoughts. A man can be pensive, can he not?
What kind of thoughts, Colin?
Yeah.
What you thinking about, boy?
I believe this is yours.
Thank you.
Well, damn.
I hope he's not married. That'll get her out of the house.
May I present what Sir Humphrey Davy calls a lamp?
No.
No.
You know what? I need to emulate her more.
Yeah.
No.
We may have to wear these very dresses a second time this season.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
Cressida doesn't have it easy at home.
No, I can't imagine most of them would. You know what I mean?
And Penelope and Colin won't just get together and get him off the fucking ticket. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
her.
And maybe she actually discovers a love for nature.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just would imagine that, like, if you spend your whole life trying to study
I
shit
am
to
in
get
awe
a
of your heroism.
husband, you don't have time to actually explore shit you might find interest in,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh no, Colin, all he wanted was to not be the talk of the town. And he had to go be a hero.
Yeah. I mean, Penelope would have got beat up by that balloon without him, so.
I think that if they didn't grab the ropes, it would have flown away. I think they were pulling it down closer to the ground.
Yeah, the wind was a bit erratic. It's hard to know. I've never. Oh my god, I hate this so much.
I love it.
I must thank you again for saving me in my time of need.
You are most welcome, Miss Cowper.
The neck corset.
Have you all thought about your wedding day? What you shall wear? Oh yes, I have it planned in detail.
Fuck no.
I love.
She's like,
that her-
absolutely not.
Eloise's whole season is just to look like uncomfortable in every situation.
In fact, I wish to have 8 children of my own, so my home will always be filled with constant chatter.
Yeah, no, not gonna work out.
She's like, I like my hips the way they are. They're aligned perfectly.
She's like 1 or maybe 2. That's all you're getting.
Looking for your other glove?
No. Thank you for earlier.
Some cannot help being heroes.
Smooth.
It becomes a home when your children are near, which is always, as you carry them with you wherever you go.
Alright. They're fucking.
I see you have met my brother.
Your brother?
Lord Marcus Anderson.
Oh.
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 Lady
Very attractive family.
Bridgerton, the dowager, formerly.
I'm quite enjoying my time here already.
Oh, I love seeing her uncomfortable. This will be fun.
Yeah.
Don't fuck my brother. Oh no, Francesca.
Perhaps we can enjoy the silence together.
All I want is a man who will let me play the piano very loud and then make no noise.
It's called the pianoforte.
Please excuse me.
These people are all impossibly awkward.
Yeah, look, hey, she's got so many loud siblings. She's like, oh my god, finally someone who can just like...
Yeah.
Hello again.
Oh.
And I am in no hurry to find another husband, so you do not need to fear me plotting to ensnare you.
Oh, I'm not afraid of you.
That is a mistake.
Oh, he's out of his depth.
I think it's because I'm 30,
Uh-huh.
too. But I'm like, oh, this is the first woman that I'm like genuinely attracted to on the show.
Yeah, I'm
who's
like, God, she's fucking hot.
Because the rest of them are all like, I'm like, oh, they're kids. Like, it's like watching like young people fall in love, which is cute, but it's not what...
Penelope is older than you are.
But the character isn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's also like...
Because she's what, like 17?
Probably somewhere around there. It is one of those things where it's like the youthful awkwardness is like, oh, God.
I'm over that part of my life.
And she's just like, she just does not give a fuck, right?
I think I also just relate to Benedict more than any other character on the show.
That's fair.
A bisexual artist with a musical theater degree? What?
I don't know if he's actually bi.
I think he is. He feels bi.
If you are going to be a part of society, you must know you cannot continue to run this place. Members of society do not work.
Just pour the drinks from the other side of the table, and then it looks like you own the establishment, but you're not working.
That's fair. Like, hire a bartender to also be there, but you're just...
But give me the bottle.
Yeah.
Indeed, Mr. Bridgerton.
This guy keeps walking behind Penelope in a great vest, and I want him to be in focus for a shot. It's like blue and red with like...
As long as we are honest with ourselves and about our feelings, it is possible to do anything.
Colin, you gotta make a move.
Yeah.
Pardon me, ladies.
Society moves fast. These corsets?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Grass. I do not love it. I'm someone who enjoys a good book more than exploring the natural world. Someone who does enjoy watching birds, but specifically from the windowsill. I'm someone who is over-explaining themselves at the moment.
How many yous are there exactly? Where do you hide them all?
It's a great meta reference to Whistledown.
And embraces their own peculiarity, as I do, as I believe you do as well.
Oh, Cressida.
Perhaps it is for the best. A diet of vegetables does not suit you.
Yeah.
But I thought you believed the best foundation for great love was friendship.
Indeed, I do. It is how your father and I began.
And how did you and father know it was reciprocated?
Because he gathered the courage to ask.
Nice one. See what you did there.
Well.
Colin.
Jessica finds it. She is brave enough to ask the question.
I hope she is as well.
Fucking love her. Cannot.
Finally free from your admirers.
Mm-hmm.
I have been needing to ask it.
Our instincts. The innate animal impulse that...
Wow.
The framing of these shots.
Our nature will always win out.
My guy.
I believe it's time for our dance.
Like, waiting. God damn it.
The season in Miss Penelope Featherington.
My guy.
I feel sick.
As do I.
No, truly, I feel sick.
God damn it.
She might be pregnante.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that didn't happen for a few weeks, but I
They've
don't.
been married for a while.
She just found out what sex was, like, last episode.
Yeah, but I don't really... I've never really understood how much time passes in the show. You know what I mean? Because I don't think all of these events have... I don't think it's been 3 days.
No, she's been in her room for a week. So it's been at least 1 week, and that's all that we know, really.
Right, but But yeah, if it's only been 2 weeks since she had a penis inside of her, she can't be pregnant. Well, she could be pregnant,
She
but
could
not.
be, but the more...
Is that the end of the episode?
I guess so.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a bit abrupt. Yeah, no,
I get it. It's a good spot to end it.
Yeah.
All right, look at that. Look at that. We're 3 in. We got 1 more before the season break.
Yeah.
But we're watching this late, so we don't have to wait because I think it comes out on Friday.
Yeah. We were like, we want to react to it, but
Let's
I don't
get
want to
on
have
it.
to wait a bunch of weeks to get
No.
part
When it
2.
dropped, we decided after drop to do this.
Yeah.
We were like, and then we were busy. We were in LA.
Yeah, I just mean it was like, oh well, now we don't have to wait
Yeah.
for part 2, so it's fine.
Cool. I like Debling a lot.
Yeah.
That actor is throwing me off though. I know him from something.
He looks familiar, and I like
Lord Debling.
there.
What is the Alfred Debling? Alfred. Oh my God! Wait, is he Batman's grandfather, portrayed by Sam Phillips? Okay, what has Sam Phillips done?
Damn, that's a handsome man.
Yeah, he's good looking. I haven't seen any of these movies.
Doctor. Oh no, I don't know.
The Crown. Okay.
I haven't watched The Crown, so
I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never actually watched it through. He's so familiar, and I haven't watched any of this stuff. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
He's not in Doctor Who. Interesting. I just assume all British people end up in Doctor Who at some point.
That's why I was like, doctors. That's not it. Like.
Yeah, I really feel for Cressida.
Yeah.
And I think that it's just the show's not focused on her, but it doesn't seem like anyone's interested in her. Like she's working so hard.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's part of
Yeah.
the problem. She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go, like, I don't know.
But like 2 seasons ago, like the Prince was into her, the Duke was into her for like a second, like.
Yeah. Now, okay, remind me. Did she decide to? Here's what's weird. She like picked him after he and Penelope spent the night talking. So did she just pick him to spite Penelope?
No, I think it was based on the Queen scene where she was like, Debling is probably the most eligible bachelor of the season. I think she was like,
With
he's.
the Queen?
Yeah, when the Queen and Lady Danbury are sitting throwing the men cards away, in that scene, the Queen says like, Lord Debling is probably the most eligible bachelor this season. So I think she just knows. I think Cressida knows that and is going after the richest person.
Okay, yeah.
Because then this next scene is her mom being like, yeah, Lord Debling's estates are vast.
Yeah.
And that's when she's like, oh, okay, well, if he's got so much money, I'll go after him.
Yeah. But she does she. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It just seems
I don't
like,
think it's to spite Penelope.
No, there's just the timing of it seems very much like it could be that. Like she's like, oh, they spent all night together. I'm just gonna,
Well, and Eloise brought that up, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm so curious where all of this is going, because like it seems the past 2 seasons have been one Bridgerton a season. But it really does seem like we could have
Mama
Francesca,
Bridgerton,
4 of them find somebody
Benedict,
in one.
Francesca, and Colin, yeah.
And I know that there's multiple books, but the show might not have the same runway that the books do, and so they might start paring some of those books down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because honestly, like it's hard to keep a cast together for forever.
Yeah.
I think the show comes out every 2 years. So, like, these actors might not want to be doing 5 seasons of Bridgerton is 10 years of their life. 10 years is typically when a lot of shows lose people.
Yeah.
In traditional television, it's 7, right? Because that's typically when contracts end. Your original contract ends after 7 years.
Yeah.
And
I could see them
that's
doing,
when it kind of gets hard to keep people around.
I could see them doing like 5 seasons of Bridgerton, but I don't think that they could really do any more.
I think they could. I just think it's. Do you want to?
Yeah.
By season 6, that little boy's gonna be old enough to start doing the same stuff. You know what I mean?
Georgie. I mean, in 2 seasons, like.
Yeah, he's gonna be a grown ass man by the time they get to season 6. You know what I mean?
Well, but that's what I mean. Like, I think you can like fit some of that stuff into a season 5. Like, I just think like going past that would be difficult to get people to come back. Like, it would the show would just feel so different. And maybe this show is not like what the books is, and it's just an ever evolving like romance drama with different people, and like sometimes people come back and sometimes they don't. But like you kind of have to have a couple constants, like the Queen and Lady Danbury.
The thing that I think is tough is that this season, because Penelope is Whistledown, it feels like her season should be last.
Yeah.
And so once you deal with the Whistledown of it all, and once that's not really the like in the background of everything, I think that the rest of the show becomes a little bit harder to, because she is the connective tissue in a way. And
so I was wondering.
I don't know, yeah, because Anthony and oh god, I can't remember his wife's name. They fucked off, like they're
Kate.
Fully gone.
Yeah.
And I think they'll probably come back for like the finale, probably or something, or like a wedding scene.
They're on honeymoon number 2. But I definitely thought that like the Whistledown would be revealed to everybody at the end of the season, but maybe the end of the season is a Whistledown reveal just to Colin and coming to terms with that, and then maybe a season 4 is everybody finding out and how they have to deal with that.
But the problem is that would be after she's married, so it wouldn't matter as much.
Not as much,
because Colin and her are going to be rich and set at that point, right? So it's kind of like if the big Whistledown reveal, at least to Colin and the Queen, doesn't happen this season, then I don't think you'll ever have the same value from the reveal narratively. And so I don't know. And like, look, I haven't read the books. I don't know how it's handled.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. But also, like, I don't know how important the Whistledown stuff is to the books. You know what I mean? It might not be as important as it became to the show because it kind of became the framing device of the show because Gossip Girl was popular. And I didn't watch.
I thought Gossip Girl was over like a decade ago.
Yeah, but when Bridgerton season 1 was first starting to be marketed, the marketing for it was really season 1. I didn't watch at the time, but I remember the like marketing push in New York was and I think it was actually catering the Netflix upfronts the year that this was announced. It was, did you like Gossip Girl? It's Gossip Girl in the Regency period. Because there's the XOXO, but it's Lady Whistledown. And
interesting.
It was a marketing shorthand at the time for the show to try and drum up interest from people. It was like, well, there's this secret character writing about everybody like Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Which, at least in New York, was, this massive hit, right?
Sure.
I remember working on Gossip Girl, and we would like, there was one day we were filming this party scene in this old church that had been turned into like a discotheque. And every time you would walk out these giant doors, 1,000 flashes would shoot from across the street where all these like 13-year-old girls were waiting to try and capture like photos of the cast. And it was always some crew person walking out, and you would just hear hundreds of people like, "Aww."
Yeah.
And it's like, is there anything more demoralizing than having hundreds of 13-year-old girls just being like disappointed in your presence?
Yeah. Wow. That's wild.
So yeah, I think like season 1 of the show, and then obviously Bridgerton, it was a shorthand that Bridgerton I think needed at the time because it's kind of a tough title. But once the show came out and became a hit on its own, I think that they didn't need to use that as much to market from then on.
Yeah.
Because the show was a genuine... It's a genuine phenomenon on its own, right?
Yeah.
I think that next to Stranger Things, it is probably Netflix's biggest like phenomenon TV show.
Yeah, I would say so. Netflix specific. I mean, they were hosting Bridgerton balls.
Yeah, they still are. There was one in Toronto last week. Nicola and Colin were there.
Wow, you had the opportunity to take me to a ball.
I found out about it the next day because I saw photos the next day. No, it wasn't a ball. It was like a red carpet, like meet and greet thing. People...
No, I mean the actual balls.
Oh, no. I'm saying that there was a Bridgerton, like, red carpet thing here last week.
Sure.
And there was, like, line up down the street, right? Like, there is an excitement for this show in a way that there isn't for any other Netflix property. This and Stranger Things are kind of the two things that drive...
And Stranger Things is kind of...
Well, I think season 5's marketing is going to be really complicated, but...
And they've lost so much steam. Like, people are over it.
Yeah, and I feel bad for them because, like, you know, there's so many reasons why that happened. That one actor's a fucking lunatic now. And like,
yeah. There's a lot going on and a lot of baggage, but they really, really, really fucked up, I think, by waiting so long.
But all TV shows are doing that now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's gonna honestly, like, and I didn't hate Rings of Power, but, like, I don't have a desire to rewatch season 1, but also I don't remember half those characters. There's like 90 characters in season 1, and it's been 2 years.
I know.
And so, like, I'm gonna have to at least watch an explainer. And I do feel shows like Bridgerton are a little bit easier on that stuff, which is probably why it's easier for them to take 2 years off, right?
This was easy watching for me. I turned on Bridgerton as something to have in the background while I was, like, doing my nails and shit. And then I was like, oh, this is actually, like, this is kind of fun. Kind of love this. And then fucking Queen Charlotte dropped, and it was incredible.
I need to watch it.
You do. And I hope that they make stuff like that more. Because, I don't know how much they can do with the main series.
It does seem like this season could be the finale.
It does seem like it could be, yes.
Because, like, Benedict's found somebody now.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, allegedly. She's by far and away the, like, most, like, attractive person, not physically, but I mean, like, in terms of, like, who I would want to date.
Yeah.
She's, like, the most attractive woman in that way since the Sharmas in season 2.
Yeah.
But again, I was like, I don't care about the younger Sharma. The one that ends up with Anthony. I was like, yeah, Kate is an adult woman.
Kate's supposed to be 26.
I just like adult women. You know what I mean?
And their mom. Their mom is so hot.
Lady Danbury was the other woman in those scenes. I just remember being like all of the women in this household. Lady Danbury's hot.
Yeah,
just like adult women. Sue me.
Thank God.
I know, right? No, it's interesting. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Probably a little young for you.
No. You may look young, but you're actually not. You're very old.
Yeah, that's true.
I will eventually turn you in for a younger model. Don't worry.
I will wait with bated breath.
I'm the next step up from Leo, right? Like, Leonardo DiCaprio does like 18 to 25. I do the 25 to 35.
Comparing yourself to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, we're friends.
You were in a photo with him once, and you're like, well.
Ate dinner with him a couple times, no big deal.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking New York.
Watched him get a fake blowjob.
Love that for him. And you, honestly.
I was like a few feet away, just kind of like, this is a wild experience.
Good job.
I worked on The Wolf of Wall Street. I wasn't like, I'm not actually friends with him. Although, Leo, if you want to be friends, I will come to whatever yacht you own. That sounds great.
I won't. I will let you have your space. I know I'm not
Too
welcome.
old.
Yeah. I'm 30 this year. I get it. It's like way too old. Way too old.
Yeah, I mean, you are dry and saggy. And
yeah, I'm basically a grandmother
at
this point. Yeah.
I don't know. To bring it back to the show, I think this season might be my favorite.
So far, I think so.
I found the Kate Anthony stuff a little bit too much in season 2 for me.
Drawn out.
Yeah, it felt a little slow.
Yes. The will they won't they went on for a little bit too long for my taste.
And season 1 was great. But I don't know, there's just...
Season 1 was good. It was just... Season 1 was structured in such a way that...
It felt like it was hitting plot points from a book, and it didn't develop as naturally as I feel like this season feels like it is.
Yeah. This one feels like it's, like, really in its stride. Season 1 is so interesting because, like, I think that the story that they chose to tell was actually very creative.
I don't know that they chose to tell it. I think they had the book and...
Sure. You know what I mean. I think that they, had good source material and stuck to the source material. Mm-hmm. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe the book is totally different. But, like, framing it around, like, the familial trauma of the Duke and, like, how he allowed that to affect his relationship with Daphne, and then them moving past that and, like, their, like, hope for the future, I thought was just really, like, really beautiful. Even if there were definitely a couple, like, clunkier moments.
It just feels like in season 3, this team of people, and this happens with a lot of TV shows, right? Like, it feels like they know how to make their show now.
Everybody comes back and they're like, all right, we're doing the thing again, and we're better at it this time than we were last time.
It's my favorite thing. I did a lot of extra work to get through college. That's how I survived. It was like the job that I did.
It pays pretty well.
I worked
if you're
on
union.
The final 2 seasons of The Big C, which was this show on HBO, I think. And Laura Linney has cancer. It's a great show, like really, really fantastic television. And I came in so late in the process, and they had like a studio in Connecticut, and it was the easiest fucking day of my life because they were in season 5, season 6, and they were like, or season, maybe it was just season 4 and 5? I can't remember.
Still.
But they all knew exactly. So they were like, okay, we're doing shot A, and everyone was like, great. It was set up in 20 minutes. There was no waiting around. The crew was like, we were in at 9 a.m. We were out by like 4:30. You know, it was like the fastest.
Oh my God.
Because
that makes me
everybody
hard.
who worked there had been there for a few years.
Yeah.
And so every setup was just something they already knew how to do.
Yeah.
They knew how to make their show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And
when they have to make all those revisions and you're there for 18 hours, it's like, fucking kill me.
Well, and when you work on a pilot or when you work on like, you know, early season 1 stuff, it can be really frustrating because some people don't know how to communicate yet.
Yeah.
And so getting something set up can take 3 times as long because, you know, a first AD has to explain to a new crew how they like it done.
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of the business. By the time that crews work together for episodes and episodes and episodes and episodes, the shorthand becomes a little bit more apparent, and that stuff all gets shortened and the days get a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And it also means that sometimes the show can be a little bit better. People are a little bit more set in their characters. You know, sometimes shows have found directors that they like, and they bring those directors back because they know how to fit themselves in as the director for an episode and like
Everybody
make the show.
gels together.
And it just feels like in season 3 they've done that work as a crew.
Yeah.
And they know what they're doing, and it feels comfortable, and it feels beautiful and extravagant, but also very intimate, and it's just really, this season's really working for me.
Yeah, I agree. Very fun.
Yeah. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
Man, honestly, Cressida is starving for attention.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry,
I'd marry
girl.
her.
Even if she was a lesbian.
We could beard for each other.
Yeah.
I'd be her beard.
Yeah, right?
I have good beard game. If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Do something nerdy tonight, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.